actually did something about Kobe Bryant. And you pitched, something called Chasing Your Failure documentary idea to him.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me some more about this. Like, Kobe Bryant. Bruh, tell us more about this. Start from the beginning and help us understand.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, it's how it came to be about. Me and my wife are on the Queen Latifah show.
Okay.
Because of the viral wedding that we can get into a little bit later.
We get into that next. Don't get it twisted.
So we're on Queen Latifah's show.
Okay.
And we have a producer that says, hey, here are the questions for the day. There were 3 questions.
Okay.
Queen asked us these 3 questions. Well, then live, she goes for a 4th question.
Ooh.
And she says, Amanda, do you think that you could surprise Ryan the same way that he surprised you? She's like, yeah, I think I can. She said, hey, babe, me and the Queen. I'm like, you and the Queen, we met Queen Latifah at the same time. How are you on a first name basis with the Queen? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are we doing? She said, me and the Queen been working on a little surprise for you, so go ahead and check out this screen. And so on the screen comes Kobe Bryant, and he says, hey, Ryan. And I just like, I'm like, I peed on Queen Latifah's couch, bro. I'm like,
yo,
how does he know my name?
Right.
What in the world is happening right now?
Facts.
And so he says, heard about this extravagant wedding, wanted to return the favor and just invite you to Staples Center to come hang out with me and the Lakers. And the invitation has been formally extended to you. And so I look at my wife and I'm like, you winning. Like,
oh yeah. She the wife.
Yeah.
Like she's
yes.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I had 3 months to get ready to prepare to meet Kobe. And I'm just thinking through like, what am I gonna say?
Yeah.
Am I gonna tell him I'm a filmmaker?
Yeah.
You live in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Everybody a filmmaker.
Everybody.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I go motivational speakers? Like, Kobe Bryant don't need motivation.
Exactly.
Like, he's motivated.
Exactly.
You know? And I just thought, man, there's only one way me and him are going to have an engaging conversation, and that's if we could talk about work. So I hooped in college, was All-American at a D3-ish school. Okay. D3-ish.
Okay.
Which means it was the NCCAA, which stands for National Christian College Athletics Association. So amongst the Christians in America,
yes, sir.
I was cold.
Yeah. You were cold.
But I never pursued the pros.
You never did.
I never did. And so I thought,
what was your position? What'd you play?
I was supposed to play point guard.
Okay.
First game of my college career, coach walks in the locker room, looks at our center, says, you're ineligible. Ryan, you're starting at center. So I've played 1 through 5.
Oh,
yeah, whatever I need to do. And so I said, man, I'm going to go for it. Realized I was going to fail. I played against a friend of mine that got cut from the Chicago Bulls. He's about 6'5", 245. I'm 6'3", 205.
Yeah.
And he beat me every time.
Yeah.
And it was just like, if they cut him, there's no way they're going to give me a chance.
Right.
And so I thought, let's just go meet Kobe and just call it a day. And then I thought, why do we do that? Why do we give up on our dreams so fast? And how do I actually know I'm going to fail?
Yeah.
I don't actually know that. And so that was the day that the Chasing Failure project was started. And that's what I pitched to Kobe
That's
when
what
I
you
met
pitched
him.
to Kobe.
Yeah.
Man,
and he's just like, yeah, do it. And I'm like, what do you mean, do it?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, do it. And I had 10 minutes with Kobe Bryant.
10 minutes?
10 minutes with Kobe Bryant. And it was one of the most incredible 10 minutes I've ever had.
Oh, man. Did you have good seats for the game, at least, that you went to?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but you're not even thinking about the game.
The game. You thinking about Kobe.
And he wasn't playing. That was the year he was hurt.
Are you serious?
So you're just sitting there, and then like middle of the 4th quarter, 2 dudes in black suits walk up to you, and they're like, come with us. And you're like, what? Are you Secret Service?
So this was after, y'all went and talked to him after the game?
After the game. Well, technically the game was still happening because he was hurt.
Yeah.
And they were trash at the time.
Yeah.
So he was like in the back getting treatment or whatever.
Wow.
And so, yeah, he just walks in this room and we had our time.
Yo, man, listen. We're going to play a quick clip of this viral video that landed you on the Queen Latifah show, that landed you to meet with Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Okay, because I wanted people to see this, and I want to talk a little bit about this.
Yeah.
And it would honor me so much if you would marry me.
And then the catering manager was waiting outside of the lounge, and I said, hey, this is Aussie. I've been meeting with him over the past few months. And he was like, hi, my name's Aussie. And I said, the real question isn't, will you marry me? But the real question is, will you marry me today? And for that to happen, we would need all of the people here to do that. And then I opened the lounge.
Yeah.
And
Let's rewind.
Yes.
What made you, I know that in the video, we see that clearly you and your wife had talked about this before.
Sure.
But going from talking about it to actually making it happen,
Yeah.
what was going through your head, brother? Because, you're making it hard for us single brothers out here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making it hard. It's like, wait, if Ryan can do that, boy, you can get creative too. Like, what was going through your head? Why did you go through with it in the first place?
Well, one, we didn't actually talk about it. We never talked about it.
Are you serious?
I overheard her tell a friend. She thought it would be cool to get engaged and married on the same day. And I remember I was in my kitchen and I had a bunch of people over at my apartment downtown Dallas at the time. And I heard it. I was like, engaged and married on the same day. What in the world? Like, how does that even work? What does it even mean? And so I just started guessing.
Yeah.
And I just started meeting with wedding planners to go, is this possible? And they're like, no, it's not. And I'm like, well, let's make it possible. And so for 2 years, I was putting little pieces together and going, and honestly, 3 weeks before, I almost pulled the plug.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why? Because it was just difficult to get people there, or
was running out of money.
Oh yeah.
And it was a destination wedding, and she won't know if I didn't do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I could just propose like a normal person and just say, "Hey, will you marry me?" and call it a day. But it wasn't until I booked flights for our family that I was like,
"It's in.
We're doing this."
So you paid for the family to come too?
A lot of them, not all of them. I mean, we had 85 people there, but I probably paid for 20, maybe 25 people.
You paid flights for 20-some people?
Yeah, mom, dad, her parents.
And you paid for the food at the wedding?
Oh, yeah.
And you paid for the venue?
Everything.
And you paid for the pastor?
Everything. I flew. Yeah, they were part of the 20 that I flew there. And it's interesting.
Nah, Ryan, I don't want to talk to you
This is what's interesting. The pastor told me this because he saw my face. He saw my face at the wedding. I've never told this story. I've never told this story to anybody, okay?
Oh, man.
I was at the wedding like this, and like he saw the dollars. Like he saw the cash register going off in my head.
Absolutely.
And he just put his hand on my shoulder, and this is what he said. I'll never forget it. He said, Ryan, you will never regret generosity. Ever. He said, I know what you're feeling right now, but he said, you will never regret generosity. And that has stuck with me for a long time.
Is that really generosity? But you know what, though? You were generous to your wife, to the family.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure that she will always remember that day.
Sure.
And I can't do nothing but respect.
Yeah.
But dear future Anthony O'Neal's wife.
Yeah.
Don't expect that.
Can we come back and can we talk about that? I've got some ideas and some thoughts, and that maybe that's
dear
another episode.
Future AOY.
Yeah.
Don't expect that.
Listen, and this is what I tell people. I go, listen to your girlfriend. That's
Absolutely.
it. Whatever. If you're listening to her, it's her idea. It wasn't mine. I didn't come up with a surprise wedding.
She did. And you just made it happen.
She just didn't know.
You was just listening.
I was just
You was being nosy.
Trying.
Which is why I mind my business.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I need to be a better listener today as a married man. But yeah.
Yo, this is a great pause right here. Yo, for those of you all listening and watching, if you're on YouTube, I want you to comment below. Would you love for your husband to propose and set up a wedding the exact same day? Like, you went from proposing to walking into the wedding.
8 hours later. Yeah.
8 hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like that? I want you to comment below. And I want to know the truth. Be like, yes, I would love it, or no, I want time to plan, dream, da-da-da.
Yeah.
Comment below.
Yeah.